Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
Yo! What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Stanley parable. Okay, so I think we escaped on the
All of
last
his
episode.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, did we escape? I can't even remember. What happened last episode?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's actually follow his directions. Enter the code.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly,
There were so many
descending deeper into
directions
the building,
we
Stanley
haven't
realized he felt a
discovered
bit
yet.
peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, I remember this. Do we... Wait. I just want to see what happens if we just listen to him. There it is. That's our number.
No,
We've
never
done this
again
already,
exert
we've done
its
this.
terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls
I just wanted to make sure I did this
and
already.
for all.
So we can discover all the other endings and stuff. Oh yeah, last time we turned it off, right?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Oh shit.
Oh, Stanley.
Oh shit, what's happening?
I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go.
Because last time we turned it off. So
and
this
leave.
time...
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What does that mean?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Wait.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
Hold on.
Desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments to turn off the machine. I set you free.
Enable backup.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
What do you mean?
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying
he's bugging.
alone. Other times, I let the office sink
He's
into
gonna
the
get me
ground,
killed.
swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's
Where's
quite
the blue
rich.
button?
I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
What?
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Yeah, it's
But I'm
GG's.
enjoying
I'm
this
dead, I'm
so
dead.
much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh my god, is he a
These
G?
are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Oh shit.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at
Nah.
you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing
What
in
is
this
wrong with
room.
this nigga, bro?
These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley,
He's laughing.
you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That
Oh, he's
timer isn't a
fucking
catalyst
crazy.
to keep the action moving along.
That's
It's
the
just
Joker.
seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge.
Bro.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine.
Only 30 seconds
But
left.
I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a
my
big
God.
boom and then nothing.
Oh my god, it's
ending,
GG's.
just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh shit. Okay. So if you turn it
All of his
off
co-workers
or turn it
were
on,
gone.
you're dead.
What could it mean?
Turning
Stanley
it off
decided to
just
go to the meeting
basically
room.
you just
Perhaps he had
escape the
simply missed a
complex. We
memo.
did that already. New content? Wait. This wasn't here before? Nah, what is this? Do I even want to enter that?
Oh, new content?
New content?
What does that mean, new content?
I don't know, you tell me. Mr. Stanley? Oh no, I'm Stanley. The hell is this?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Okay.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Alright.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
Bro, this
I'm very
is so-
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
This is so creative, man.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Why am I feeling like...
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
I feel like this game's gonna be a lot more episodes than I,
I have to say,
Intended.
initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley.
The content. The jump
right.
circle.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Wait, what? Okay. No more jumps. What does that mean?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
What the hell is this? Nah, I don't like this, bro. This is giving me
Another
like...
elevator. Stanley, I have to say,
Nah.
initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for
It's giving me
exciting new
Outlast vibes.
content? If this
I don't
is
like
new
it.
content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Now with over 1,000 hours of new content, and if...
Huh?
Oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else.
There's no way
Let's
that's
see it.
real, right?
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you for enjoying the new content.
That's
Wait,
it?
what?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
Yo.
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no
Bro,
reason
these guys
other
are
than
so
to make an
creative,
easy
bro.
dollar.
They're
And
actually,
don't
this
get me
is
started
nuts,
on the
man.
level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's trophies, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says,
That's
"Test
it.
trophy, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my
not
fault,
called
Stanley.
Twitter
I built
anymore, my
up too
guy.
much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really
No
about.
way.
No
So
frills, no
the new
gimmicks.
content is not
Just
actually
you and
new
me
content.
having a
It's
great
just
time together like always. What do
Yo,
you
that's
say, friend?
hilarious, bro. That's actually hilarious. So there's nothing. There's literally no new content. Whoa, wait. Whoa, maybe there is. Hold on.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
Wait.
I want to show you something.
Oh shit. What is this? Sunset. Yo. Coffee nut. Hey yo.
Okay,
Oh my god,
you
we're in the
remember
back
how
rooms.
cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers
the
won't
hell?
find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my
Yo.
favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever
This
I
is
want.
giving me like Midsummer vibes.
Experiences
It's
like
kind
the
of.
launch of the Stanley Parable on
Is-
PC.
I mean, the scenery is beautiful, but this is kind of.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap PlayStation
Edition.
port? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all
No,
meant
facts.
something.
I can't lie. He's
Oh,
spitting
wait.
facts. He's cooking right now. Okay, we got the Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. First edition. (2014) Independent Games Festival. I actually won an award. And then we got the British Academy of Film and Television Arts awarded to wait, what? Bruce Straley, The Last of Us. Yo, what the fuck? Nah, this is crazy. Bruce Straley in The Last of Us. I think they took out Neil Druckmann's name. Good, bruv. In the category, okay, story 2013 or 2014. That's nuts. And they just slapped the Stanley Parable tape on there. That's fucking hilarious. That's actually, coincidentally, my favorite game of all time. Bruce Straley was a goat, man. He was such a goat. I'm so upset that he's no longer at Naughty Dog. And with what's happening at I mean, we'll talk about Naughty Dog at another time, but unachievable. It is impossible to get this achievement. What achievement is that? Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Wait, what? That's an actual achievement. Don't play for 5 years. That's crazy. brother told me to go outside. A trip down memory lane. Smile because it happened. This is kind of beautiful. The United States of America, $1, okay. Oh, that's an actual dollar. Thought it was gonna say like the Stanley Parable or some shit. Nominee. Game Innovation. I got nominated for Game Innovation, Debut Game, Story. Wait, that's us. Stanley Parable deals tough choices.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this
10 out of
stunning
10.
triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them. And now,
shit.
it's nothing. It's no games at all.
Design
It isn't even the
museum
Stanley
development.
Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Memory Zone. Knowing your city. There's probably like a million Easter eggs in this game that I haven't even like seen yet. Okay. The original remake. The end is never the end. Literally anything. People play games because of what they can do inside them. And your game is very good at letting them know they can do anything.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on
9
the
out of
nature
10.
of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever
I
been
think these are
confronted with in a
actual
game.
reviews. These
9
are not
out of
just
10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was
made up.
perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. All they had to do was transport it in pristine condition along to the PlayStation, boom, done. And they couldn't even do that. Couldn't resist the urge to go meddling with a beloved franchise.
Why is he hating on the PlayStation? Like what happened? I'm so out of the loop. I don't even know what's going on. Did it come out like buggy on the PlayStation or some shit, or didn't come out like how they wanted? The Serious Room, 2013. Okay. I think we should have that.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Oh, this is open now.
But I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Whoa.
What's this? What's down here? Oh no, oh God, no, Stanley. It's a collection of reviews from Pressurized Gas, the extremely popular online
Right.
storefront for computer games. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been
Pressurized
collecting down
Gas
here.
reviews.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Honestly, I could
Honestly,
not be
I could not be
bothered.
bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more
Yo, this
irritating
nigga
than
got
entertaining.
exposed.
Funny? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a
No,
serious
they
point.
exposed
I suppose
him.
I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the
That's a
Stanley
real.
Parable,
I'm
but the
pretty
game's
sure
already
that's like
such
a real
dense
review
layered
as
web
well.
of profound
He
philosophical
just got
insights that I can't
exposed.
even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Bro got put on the spot. There's more reviews. Oh, they blurred these out though. That's insane. This game is so creative, man. Like, it's actually so.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Aww.
Perhaps the Stanley Parable
Nah, you're not a
isn't
failure,
quite as
bro.
sterling as I always remembered.
You're good, you're good. You ain't a failure. Miskin.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button.
Yo, why did they hate
Well,
on this
yes.
shit?
Yes, I think we
They
can do
hate
that.
it
If I'm truly
heavy.
too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable.
Whoa,
That's
whoa,
my
whoa,
motto
whoa.
today, and it's
Oh,
always
shit.
been my motto. I'd do anything
What is
for
this?
the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't
Shall I
sit
let
around
him
waiting for
speak,
me to
or shall I
shut
just
up.
skip?
Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices are
Oh
what have
my
you,
God,
and therefore
bro.
by
Shall I
becoming
skip
it
or
is,
shall I-
so on and so forth.
Okay.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations. Well, there's...
No, I just cut that nigga off.
Rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. I can't wait to see
I
what
kinda
Cookie
feel
Nine
bad,
will say
bro. I
about
kinda
this,
feel
and
bad.
whether they'll edit the rating of their pressurized
I'm just
gas
gonna let him
review,
talk.
or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on how exactly pressurized gas works. Perhaps that would have been a smart thing to check on before I went on. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the
No,
button
that
has
shit
been
is
skipping
too
through is
funny.
becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not
I just want to keep
unendurable
pressing it
by
and
any
see what
means, but it's-
happens.
Well, there's really only
Wait,
so
the
much I
door's
can
gone.
ramble on to
There's no more
myself
door
about.
there.
I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
Oh,
But at any
shit.
rate, I do suggest that we not press the... Stanley, please don't push the button again.
No,
It's
this is
12
actually-
hours.
No,
You've
this
just
is
been
too
frozen
funny.
there.
This is too funny.
I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer. And my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea. Oh, Stanley, look back.
Yo, my bad, bro. My fault.
I have someone to talk to again.
Wait, what?
Stanley, I think it's been a week.
Oh, shit.
I've been sitting here all that time. Just
Oh,
sitting
shit.
here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that
Yo,
that's
nah,
just
I'm sorry,
how
bro.
It's always been.
Wait, so the time keeps
Me
doubling.
talking and you saying nothing.
Nah.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel
So every
like what
time I
we've
skip, the
already
time
been doing?
doubles. So
Me
next time I
just
skip,
talking? But it isn't,
it's gonna be
Stanley.
2
It
weeks.
isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna
needed,
have to
Stanley.
press it. I
Not
just
the
want to see what
outcomes, not the
happens.
story. None of that matters anymore.
Yo?
Oh, hello. It's you. You're
How long
here
has it
again.
been?
Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe
Oh my
it
god,
for
it's been a
you.
year.
To begin with, there is
So-
only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed
Oh,
opportunities.
shit.
I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past.
So
And
the
when that
first
feeling
time I
had
reckon
begun to
was like a
subside, what took
minute
its
or some
place
shit,
is
and
what
then
I
it
can
was
only
an
describe as the
hour.
collapse of every moment I have ever
Then
experienced
it's a
my
day,
entire
then it's a
life.
week,
All of them collapsed down into a single instant.
and
In
now
that
a year.
instant, I could see myself.
So if I
clearly,
click this now,
calmly,
it'll probably
with a
be like
collected
a
heart.
decade.
It was an
or a century.
impossibly rich wellspring of both delight
Nah,
and disgust
imagine.
simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity.
I'm so sorry. Hello? Yo? Oh shit. He's dead. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, he's dead. Nah, my guy's dead. My guy's finished. There's no way. Nah, bring him back. Come back. Yo, he's actually gone. He's actually dead. Yo. Nah, I miss him already. I was like, he's actually yapping and he's annoying, but he's like, he keeps you company at least. This is fucking depressing. Nah. Okay, let's press it again. Oh shit, the alarm. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's definitely been like over like a decade. 100%.
But they didn't understand the game
Oh,
was
he's back?
never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak
Wait,
to the
he's
human
back?
condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed,
lost his
they
mind.
gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands.
still
but then,
talking
he's
about
talking
the
too much, they said.
reviews.
First, he didn't entertain
Nah,
us,
he's
now he
still
won't shut up.
talking about
It's
the
the
reviews.
inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So
I'm
here's
so
what
sorry,
we get.
bro.
We get these
gonna
demands that
press it
seek
again.
everything and are
Oh shit. So what? Why does he like? Does he go to sleep or some shit? Why is he silent now? He was just yapping.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end,
أعوذ
is
بالله
never
من
the
الشيطان
end,
الرجيم.
the end is
What's
never
he
the
doing?
end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the
Yo?
end, is never the 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 end, is
Bro.
end, is never the 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 end.
Nah, I'm gonna get cursed, bro. I'm skipping. I'm skipping.
Never the end is
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Am I gonna get jump scared? Hello? Oh shit. Whoa. Oh, it's collapsing. It's been too long. The building's collapsing. It's probably been like over I would say like over 200 years, maybe more. The building's collapsing. But buildings don't collapse like this for like at least like a few hundred years. I'll say like 500 years or some shit. It's definitely it's probably been like over like 300 years. Yeah, 100%. 100%. What's happening? What is happening? Looks like, it kind of looks like The Last of Us now. And the narrator's gone. Oh shit. What the fuck is that sound? Are the dinosaurs back? What the hell was that? Yo? Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Yo, the dinosaurs are back! Oh hell no, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out. Get me out. Yo? Can I still skip it? I think it's done. I've reached the limit. Oh my, yeah, it's been over 1,000 years. 100%. It's been over 1,000 years. 100%. This was a lake. It's been over 1,000 years. 100. Why is it kind of beautiful though? Oh my god. Ain't no way.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, this time new content. Oh shit. Fuck it.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Bro, what the hell is this, man? He said this game's like over 1,000 hours or some shit of like Nah, there's no way that's real. But I wouldn't be surprised because the guy who made this is a fucking
You
genius.
see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Wait, what? Oh
Yes, you
shit.
see? Isn't this far superior to
We've
a
entered
measly
the sequel.
port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Tu, do, zwei, dos.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe,
languages.
don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
So is this like the developers is the development HQ?
Now, to be clear,
For
I
this
haven't
game.
quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting
New
concepts,
features.
that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
Yo, this
Here
building
we
is
are.
nuts.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
What the hell? The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. What the hell?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game... Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here,
Okay.
let's have you roleplay as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along.
Jim,
I promise
you know.
you'll love it.
Bro chose
Okay,
Jim.
here we
of all
go.
names.
Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving...
Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
My fault, bro.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes,
shit.
yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Collectibles. Infinite Hole. Yo. Settings World Champion. It's locked. New free new and easy trophy. Okay, free trophy.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test trophy that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the trophy. Yes. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the trophy
Bro.
is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley. but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
See this? Collect them all.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
So there's no achievement for getting these. Cool.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Jump circle. Exit? Wait, I don't want to exit yet. Infinite hole. We'll look at that later. Okay, we did this. There's merch, reassurance bucket. We haven't done this yet.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it?
What was that laugh?
The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2. Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it is. Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with? You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
What? That's not even what I picked. Alright.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Infinite hole. Depth infinite. Infinity.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right, infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful?
Oh,
One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
So it's actually infinite.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
What if I don't want to?
Sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Oh shit, what's gonna happen if I don't? Nah, now I'm interested. What's gonna happen?
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Oh my god.
Hey, well, good for you. You found the
Wait.
bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley.
It's
I'm
not
admiring
infinite.
Cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants
Bro,
to
this
fall
guy's a liar.
infinitely? I figured the hole was
You
as deep as
mug.
anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Bro made a song. Meaning 2 p.m. This is it.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much.
Yo!
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole.
What do you
right
mean
there.
by
Goes on
that?
Forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did
Wait.
the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where...
Oh.
Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame
Oh,
of my...
shit.
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Wait, what? It's not working.
The, teleport button not working?
No.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can
Get
do
me
to
out.
fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
What?
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone.
No, he's a
you get to be
dickhead.
with the hole.
He's
I
a
get to do
fucking
literally
dickhead.
anything else.
Duh,
Take
get
care,
me the
Stanley.
fuck out,
I hope
bitch.
you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity.
He's actually gone. Nah, get me the fuck out. Yo. What? What was that? What was that? Yo? He's actually fucking gone. What the hell is happening? The hole's gonna become infinite again. It was never even infinite. Yo! Now what the hell is happening? Ugly acting. Yo. Change perception. What the hell is going on? Change your reality. Hey yo. Nah, bro, what the hell's this? What the hell's this? They're casting a spell on me. They're casting a spell, What? Yo? I'm pressing all the buttons at once. See if that does anything.
Stanley! Oh good, you're all right. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreams.
No, this game is
But don't
going.
let
This
that
game
stand
is
you,
going.
Because this hole is
This is
just
a 10
so
out of 10, this is a
darn
10 out of 10.
fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it.
Bro,
You don't want to miss a single moment.
I have to keep
How
playing
about
this.
If I just pop in
I
from
have
time
to.
to time and
I
wake
don't want
you
it to
up
end.
to keep you really truly focused on the hole. Through this series, you and I will have many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
What the hell? Bro, get me out! Is it moving again? Okay. We're back to the office. I think. No, we're not.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
Yo. I want to piss him off and go back to the hole just to... Yo. Shall I do it? I want to piss him off. He deserves it. That's what your way get. I swear we tried everything. The jump circle, we did that, I think. Oh, he brought you back.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh well. I suppose it can just be a nice
That's crazy
decorative
that you
piece
remembered
then.
that. What a game, man. This game is actually insane. Definitely the most creative game I've ever played. I'm gonna go back to the hole. I don't care. I'm going back. I want to get rid of this bucket, but I can't. Oh. Never mind. Okay. Hit this. I think we can exit now. I think we tried everything. Pretty sure we did.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yep. Whose bag is this?
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready?
What the hell's he doing?
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Yo, it keeps
Stanley?
getting worse.
This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
No fucking way. Yo. Bro, they actually... Nah, bro. Who made this, man?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was...
Wait, what? Oh my god, bro. This is so insane. I want to keep playing, but I just know it's just going to keep looping. But every loop is different. Like, there's new content. Every time there's some new shit. We're gonna keep this for the next episode. Let me know if you guys want to see more episodes, because I might end it like on this episode. This might be the last one, or maybe I'll just do one more, because I just feel like it's gonna be endless. Might be like at least like a few more. I don't know if he said it's 1,000 hours or some shit. I don't know if that's actually true. That's insane, but I think I'm just gonna do 1 or 2 more episodes. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.